I would define masculinity as a man's comfortability with himself.
I would define masculinity as the standard that men set amongst themselves to probably impress other men or live by, maybe.
I would describe masculinity as the state of a man, like physical strength, confidence, all that good stuff.
Breadwinner, can protect his girl and his children and his family, those around him. Kind of, you can feel his presence when you're in the room. You can feel the presence of a masculine man when you're in the room with them.
Same thing on what he said, and to add on to that, someone else who could give their needs to his families, as he's also said. Someone that like when you're around him and stuff, like it's a sense of maturity, or like you know that you could always, like a role model, you could always look up to that person, and it's different from having a person who's masculine, having like just like a person who's like let's say like they're well, masculine to me is like being mature and knowing about yourself and your surroundings and respecting the people around you.
If he doesn't know how to respect women, to me he's more feminine. That's a girly thing to do. Like, girls attack other girls. Guys shouldn't do that.
I would say overly sensitive and being too emotional, or the way he carries himself, the way he walks or talks can be constructed as feminine.
A guy could be considered feminine, maybe the way he composes himself, swagger that he walks with. If he has a flamboyant swagger and he like sways his hips or talks with a lisp or something, he might be seen as homosexual or bisexual. But if he's like a real big, tough, buff guy, it would be easier obviously to define him as masculine than feminine.
When I'm in a relationship, I sometimes tend to get distracted, maybe sometimes even take my girl for granted. And luckily, my last girlfriend, she was able to remind me of this if I ever messed up in this kind of area, and I would maybe forget to make her feel like a woman, treat her like a woman, take her out, take care of her, compliment her, tell her she looked pretty, tell her I love her, whatever. Sometimes I take her for granted and I kind of forget this.
The whole thing about being a guy, everything. Like muscles, like tallness, funny, looks, good smell, everything.
I think women are most attracted to men by their confidence.
I'm not really sure. I can't really say generally, but confidence sounds good to me.
Actually, I want to say generally. I would say hygiene, confidence, and someone you could be like, well, it depends who the girl is, because everyone likes something different. So an ideal person, I'm guessing, will be like, you could be like in different levels. You could be like, you know, mature, immature, be goofy, whatever. But then again, that all lies with your confidence. If you're not confident in yourself to be like different in a different environment, then like maybe they would see it as a, I don't know, turn off. The individual matters. So
he's a confident guy, such a confident guy. When the crowd breaks out, all the cute girls shout at a confident guy. He's a confident guy, what a confident guy. When the crowd breaks out, all the cute girls shout at a confident guy. He's a confident guy, he's a confident guy. I wish to be a confident guy. Confident guy. Oh, he's the man with the confidence in his hand. But he's kind of creepy.
What?
I don't know if he is.
But he's kind of creepy.